Yes. I'm all for advocating discouraging the peace. That's right, but not the peace in the civil sense. Peace within the between our ears, the gray matter. What I'm talking about, of course, is the idea that of how we often encourage children to basically put off the thinking process in favor of simply fitting in and finding their home within the community of their fellows. Why we do that, of course, is because it's one of the key parts that makes us cogs within the wheel and the machine of society. But I think we've gotten to the point now as a species where we can move past that. We are malleable to the point as individuals that we can mold and change through multiple iterations throughout our lives, having different roles and functions as individuals within families, within businesses, within school, within various communities, friends, social networks, and the whole like that but in order, and we live long enough to really make use of that fascinating capability and potential. But the one thing that truly limits us is when we, at an early age in life, settle upon basically a prescribed way of thinking that outlines answers for us, and doesn't require us, or doesn't call upon us, or doesn't ask us, or more yet, demands that we not require. Sometimes there's some elements of it that it's a requirement that you not have any reason or critical thinking applied to the answer. Now, what I'm talking about, of course, here is dogma. Dogma, of course, is the pre-digested, pre-considered conclusions drawn about the world, by the universe, by others, and fed to us. To use that term, fed to us. It really is fed to us. Dogma is fed. It really, truly is, because dogma doesn't require us to do the hard work of capturing and that is so true. And that's why dogma is fed to us, because dogma doesn't require the hard work of hunt, pursuit, capture, dressing, cleaning, killing, of course, and dressing, cleaning, preparing, and then serving the meal. It's fed to us. It's all the hard work's been done. I never realized how grand the concept of dogma and the concept of being fed something really do fit together. But we don't need to do that anymore, and we teach children to do that. It's one of the big stumbling blocks that our species needs to overcome as we move forward in our next few steps, as we take as a source of progress and as a method of progress. So we need to get past that. Stop feeding children dogma, and the way to do that, of course, is to start questioning everything that we teach children. So as parents and adults, we are the ones that need to begin by asking ourselves, what am I teaching my kids, and why do I believe that? And if you can't give a good answer for that, then don't teach it, and don't promote, and don't support it. What you might end up with is not teaching or supporting very much in life, and that's a much better thing. Much more wholesome and much healthier in the long run than basically putting your shoulder beneath a structure that you otherwise can't substantiate other than through your own efforts. Really don't put in what a disingenuous effort to spend your life putting your bodily weight and effort against something that you don't have any reason to believe other than someone else's say so. It's time to get past that. Let's get to the point of the restless mind. The peaceful minds, minds that are at ease, that are at peace, are minds that have either come to some profound, or maybe not so profound, but some sort of a conclusion that is either based of their own quest and realization, or simply have accepted dogma. And I would labor to say that the only people that really deserve that type of peace are those that have found it on their own. And I'm certainly not one of them. I've got an enormously it's like a salad mixer shooting out ideas all the time, and constantly find myself upending thoughts that previously seemed like they were intact. And that's why I don't trust my intuition or my the fruit of my intellectual, my limited intellectual efforts, because I know that it's all based on such a limited amount of observation. So my mind is forever restless, and I suspect that will always be the case. It takes someone with far greater effort, and who is willing to expend far greater effort and has far greater capability to possibly go beyond that farther than I can. So I think we have to teach our kids that living a life of the restless mind is just fine. I mean, there's no reason for that. Why? You'll have plenty of peace. You'll have. Boy, would that be a loaded thing to say. You'll have plenty of peace after death. Yeah, that will certainly not be the case if we're wrong. But I think that it's the right thing to do. To seek after, to become comfortable with the restless mind now, and to seek after whatever understanding we can have in the limited time that we're here, and to teach our children to do the same, and to not expect anything but the topsy-turvy turmoil of inquiry, free inquiry, expression, challenge, to find themselves to be wrong, the embracing of humility in the face of error, and the willingness to pick up the pieces where they have fallen, and find which ones are still intact, and begin to build the structure anew. Wow, man! And can you believe I haven't had any coffee at all today? But just that's what the dawn does to me sometimes. Sorry for this jumbled smattering of ideas, but I really do think that it's time that as humans we need to give up the embracing of dogma, and teach our children a better way. Take care, everybody. It's time for me to get to work. Bye bye.